Welcome back to another fabulous episode of Cooking with Shane. So we are going to talk today about the butcher knife. We are on day, I'd say probably, 35, 37 of quarantine here at the Cutco Inn. And so we're talking about the butcher knife tonight because it's a cool knife to have. It's not used often in people's sets, but it's kind of like a spare tire. It's good to have it when you need it, and then not need it, or not have it then need it. But it's a workhorse in the kitchen, especially if you guys do anything like frozen foods, or if you do any like squash or acorn squash or things that are hard to cut. It'll help protect all the other knives in your set. And Cutco makes a really good one because it's American made, it's guaranteed forever, and it's been a staple in the set since 1949. So this one is, like I said, it's called the butcher knife. So you can see it's a little different than normal like chef knives. It's not anything like that at all. But it has a nice wedge lock handle, 3 rivets, full tang, thermal resin handle. It's very comfortable, easy to grip with, and it's got a good balance to it as well. I mean, this is almost evenly balanced on my finger here. So it's very nicely to go through a lot of hard foods. And of course, the wide blade at the tip up here allows it to easily puncture into your food and cut down. And then the top part here is another cool place to kind of rest your fingers if you want to do like the whole both hand cut down through food method. Just be careful you wash your fingers when you do that because these things are razor sharp. But it's a really cool knife. Like I said, it's good for doing like a lot of your random hard foods. A lot of things are like your tenderloins, pork loins, you can cut down and stuff like that. You can make them into spare ribs and stuff like that as well. It's also good for doing like heads of lettuce, cabbage, things that are kind of like a little bit light on the cutting spectrum, but it's still nonetheless a good knife to use. I call it the Jack Sparrow knife because it looks almost like Jack Sparrow's sword. It's one of the things that we recommend to have in a set is the butcher knife. So a little pro tip for you. Cutco is dishwasher safe. However, I do recommend, especially the big knives here, to make sure you hand wash them. It's a little easier on the long-term use of the knife. And plus, it's a lot safer too. I mean, if you look at a dishwasher, a lot of dishwashers don't have the proper shelving for big knives, and you have to sit them on the full rack, and that sometimes can be dangerous, especially as the jets inside move things around sometimes. So you always want to be careful if you do wash these by the dishwasher, but I always recommend washing by hand. That concludes today's review on the butcher knife. I ran out of food to cut, unfortunately, so that's why there's nothing that we're going to cut tonight, but it's just a quick overview of the butcher knife. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to call me up at the store once we open back up. And as always, that number is 404-300-9343. That's a store number. Be sure to give us a call if you have any questions about these knives or if you just need to get something sharpened. We are currently closed at the moment, but we are expected to open up here probably in the next few days. So definitely look out for that from an email from us if you're a Cutco customer. Other than that, stay safe, be healthy, keep cooking, and we look forward to seeing you at future events and at the store. Take care, guys.